Hey guys, it's Lisa. So today I wanted to kind of go through and show you guys some stuff about the Harry Potter Wizards Unite game. Available on most mobile phones at this point, in the US, Europe, Australia now, and I know Canada, I believe, and I think in some places in South America. So, but anyways, just kind of wanted to go through, maybe touch on things. Some of you might have questions. Well, I still am. I'm a Pokemon Go player, which most of y'all know. And so if you played Pokemon Go, this setup is extremely similar. Like your Pokestops, places where you do battle and the gyms and all that, they're basically going to be the same thing on the maps here. But if you are not new, or if you are new to this, this will be kind of a slight walkthrough. If y'all have questions or things you want me to touch on in another video, I can do that too. So leave a comment down below. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe. Please put a big old thumbs up on this video, and let's get into it. So here, there's obviously, they want you to stay safe. If you're out and about walking around, they don't want your head down in the phone and not paying attention to traffic, because going out and walking around is very key in this game. I mean, you could do some stuff from the confines of your home, but if you need to get out and about, it's better for you. Anyway, so confirm I'm safe. Sitting at my living room table at the moment. For some reason, I'm having trouble finding a screen recorder for my iPhone, so I'm having to do this from my old phone on my Wi-Fi right now. So, but anyways, when you open it up, this is what you're going to be looking at, or this is what I'll be looking at from. It's going to be geographically from whatever point you're at. Off in the distance here, you'll see a greenhouse. This is where you go to you can do plants for potions, spells, for potions actually. But I'm a little too far from that now, so I can't click on it. But basically, you go to it, and 3 plants pop up, and you pull the plant, swipe up to pull which plant you choose. You choose out of 3, and then you can get different ingredients for potions. You can get spell energy, just random stuff. You really never know what you're gonna get. So anyways, if you need some extra energy, 8 times out of 10, that's a good place to go. Find the greenhouse, find a little blue building near you. But anyways, when you get started, if you're new, you want to go down here. We want to get friends. One of the first tasks, I think, is to get 20 friends. I'm clearly at 200 out of 200. So I'm way past that. Thank you for everybody who followed me on here and friended me. I appreciate it. So, but you will be able to see, will it let me do it? Anyways, but you go on add friend here, a thing will come up, and you can either copy or you can take a screenshot of the image of your friend code and share it online on your social media and let people know you're playing the game. It's a great way to find friends. There's a lot of message boards on Facebook, a lot of Instagram posts. One of the hashtags a lot of people use is Wizards Unite Friends Code or Wizards Unite Friends, something along those lines. You can search that, and it's a great place to find friends. Or post it on your page with those hashtags to let other people know you're playing and you're looking for friends. Here you'll go to, this is where basically your ministry ID is. Yours will look a little bit more blank at first. I, of course, decorated mine. You can choose here to take pictures, do different things. Let's see. Sorry, I just got out of the shower. I'm getting ready to go to interview, so my hair's wet. But you could choose here, hey, different hairstyles, glasses, scarves, scary faces, all kinds of stuff. There's lots of options, but I don't want to change mine right now, so I'm going to leave it the same. Let's see, here is up here is where you could change your name. My name is currently Geeky Witch Hat Squibbleface because I think that's hilarious. So I'm not changing anything with that, but this is where you'd put your information. This does not share it with others. It doesn't store it. You can change your name at any time. If you're just feeling whimsical and just want to add a new name, go for it. So there's that. So I just want to back out of that. And then here where it says title, statue is, you can choose different titles and you earn different titles along the way. You can only have 3. So you can choose and switch as you want. There's like the initial one that they give you, and then as you complete more achievements, you can choose other ones as well as they become available. Next is where you want to pick your house. On the, what is it, the Harry Potter Wizarding World, whatever, webpage, I did a quiz, and I'll put a link to that down below in the description. But I got Slytherin. That's what house I got sorted into. So, yeah, we're just going to run with that. I was a bit shocked, but with my very light side, there's a little bit of a dark side. Here's where your current level will show, level 13. Here's 2 where your profession is. I chose to be a professor, which I'm already working on that. You can choose to be a magizoologist, which is fun too. And you different tasks, you build up, and we'll go more onto that page in a minute. Or you can be an Auror. So all of them have their different perks, their things that are good about it. You just choose whatever you feel is good for you. As far as I know right now, you can switch back and forth between professions. As far as I know, you are not stuck with one. Here you can go through and choose your wand. I chose my wand based on the Wizarding World website. It was like a I don't know, questionnaire type thing, but it was really fun. And you go, and I basically put in the measurements and all that was based off the website. So you could choose what wood, I chose unicorn hair, flexibility, surprisingly swishy, and then the size, like you went to Ollivander's yourself. Down here, you earn stickers, or badges, I guess you'd call them. They're achievements. And right now I have 5 unlocked. I'm curious. It says 5 out of 5. Will I be forced to get rid of one at some point as soon as I unlock something else? I don't know the answer to that. Let's see. So we're done with the ministry ID part. So right now, you'll see these pop up on the screen. This spinning little disc here, it's got a paw print on it. So this is most likely going to be a magical creature. So you'll open it up. My phone's being slow. This one I believe I already have, but it's another thing I'll show you. Kind of keep track of where you're at with things. You don't want to waste spell energy on something you don't have. So it basically, a symbol will come up, and it's like you're moving your wand in that direction, and just trace it the best you can. And you will try to catch and get rid of the bad thing that you're supposed to get rid of. So we overpowered a confoundable. Neasel has been returned, so that's good. So here, fragments, I'm maxed out. I have too many of these already. So, but this is where it goes through. This is where I'm at, going to my new level, which I'm at 13, working on 14. So, but the imagery is really pretty. The music is very magical and Harry Potter and whimsical. It's a very pleasant game to play. So, but these things will pop up. There's different ones. So let's go into real quick. I want to go into, so at the bottom, you hit the little suitcase guy. So here I am, Geeky Witch Hat Squibbleface. Here you have Vault, Profession, Potions, Registry, Port Keys. If you want to, let's see, let's go into Registry first. And here are going to be all the different things that you need to find and place in their portrait. First one is under Care of Magical Creatures, Hagrid's Hut. This one, I've gotten one. You see, it says Hagrid 1 of 1. There's this other one. Let's see here. Baby Norwegian Ridgeback. Remember that from the movie. I have 1 of 8. So, and then there's various things you want to find along the way to fill those in. So, and here's another section, the pumpkin patch outside of Hagrid's shack. So, baby unicorn here, I've got 4 of 4 on that, 2 of 4 of this one, 1 of 8. So, anyway, so on and so forth. And when you finish these, in the right corner, top right-hand corner of the picture, a thing will come up. And you could basically memorialize the picture and then clear it out to start all over again. But the next time, the number of things you need to get will increase, which I noticed. So here we are. Let me see, Borgin and Burks. This is under the dark arts category. So these are all different things. Now this is one that I filled in already. And I preserved the picture. And now I'm starting over again. So the search continues. But luckily by then you kind of have a better idea. Like today I got the hag here, 4 of 4. So anyways, but yeah, so on and so forth. Here's Hogwarts School. I've almost finished completing this one. You will see a lot of these guys. And you see they're only 1 of 1, the Hogwarts students. So if you see them pop up and you don't want to waste spell energy because you only have a finite amount that you can hold at a time. So be careful where you spend your energy. If you already have them, just you can cancel, you know, doing the whatever you need to do to get them or save them or free them. So here's another one, the moving staircases, which we all remember from the movies. Here's Moaning Myrtle. I've got 5 of 8 of her, 1 of the Jester, Witch Hat, Phoenix here. I've got 1 of 11. So you'll notice you can find a lot of these things in different places. Parks will have certain things. Someone was saying like you can find like nifflers near banks, stuff like that. So, but yeah, so anyways, you could go through all of these. Here, I'm almost finished with this one. This one's been upsetting me. I need these little paper airplane things, and I'm at 0 out of 4. So, and I've almost got that guy. So, but yeah, but you can always check in here, kind of familiarize yourself where you're at, so you know which little discs that pop up on your landscape board, which to choose, you know, where, you know, what choose wisely. So, these are some more creatures. There's a Magizoology, Magical Games and Sports. Here's the World Cup grounds. Quidditch Cup there. I've got 1 of 4. You know, the Quaffle, all of that. The Golden Snitch. So, yeah, so there's, you know, the Broom, the Nimbus 3000 or 2000 or whatever it was. But yeah, so you go through here and, you know, you could swipe past and go through and see where you're at. This guy here that I have 7 out of 13, he's a vampire. I see those more late at night or early in the morning if I'm out walking around, like walking the dog. So that's a good time of day to catch him. And initially you're supposed to catch 13 of him, and I'm only at 7. So, yeah, you'll notice too, apparently, like phases of the moon, like if it's a full moon, you'll see more of different things than others. So, little things to pay attention to. I don't know if it's like in Pokemon Go, if it's weather related. Like if the weather's a certain way, will you see other things more than others? I'm not 100% on that. So here on the bottom, we were in exploration. Now I'm clicking on the next one, challenges. So here's the same thing as the same layout as before. There's different books and papers they want you to find. So basically more portraits for you to fill in as you go along your journey. Symbols of the wizarding world, we all know that. So yeah, different things along the way. Actually, I clicked on something. Posters you want to find. Peter Pettigrew. And Dolores Umbridge. So these are things you'll want to find along the way. Now this next section is mysteries. So we got like foundable spells. Chapter 1, 2, and 3. So these are ones that I found already. And there's that. So now we're at events. Brilliant event, fantastic flora and fauna. I imagine a lot of these things you will find outside as you're walking around. So I have none of these. So yeah, I will be out and about today. Hopefully I'll run into something. So we're back here again. We did registry. Vault is where you will, all the potions that you make, which we'll get into that. That's where they will be. Like I have. If you want to like kind of up your points as you're collecting things on the main map, use this Barufio's Brain Elixir. Let's see, it'll tell us what it does. It grants double wizarding XP points from traces, challenges, and port keys, and it lasts for 30 minutes. I don't want to delete any of those because those are helpful. There's different things, and you can read about them when you download the game or check on it to see what they do and what they're good for. Some of these are good in wizarding battles, different challenges. Now here's where all your ingredients are. You'll see ingredients all over your map, and you want to pick them up. But the problem is they only give you so much space. Honey water is something I see all the time. So right now I can't pick up any ingredients. So I need to come in here and manage this. I can go in here and say that I want to delete, let's say, 7 of them. Because I have a ridiculous amount. Boo Boo Tuber Puzz, I have way too much of that. And I find it all the time. You'll find out which ones that seem pretty common that you see all the time, so you know that you can get rid of them as needed. So, Granny and Hair, I get those a lot from the greenhouses. So, I'm not too concerned about that. Newt Spleen, oh my gosh, there's way too much of that. Let's get rid of that. We're going to get rid of quite a bit of that. So, click, 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 click. Delete. Alright, it's ginger root. I run into a lot of that too, so I'm going to get rid of 5 of those. Ground scare beetles, I'm going to get rid of a few of those. But you want to kind of go through here. When you try to click on something on the map and it doesn't let you catch it, this is where you're going to come into to manage your ingredients and, minimize what you have. This is utilities. This is where these are things that you earn along the way. Spell books, scrolls, silver keys, and dark detectors. And I will go into where those are used. Spell books and scrolls are used a lot in your profession section, which I will show you in a second. It helps you move up in your profession by learning certain things. Silver keys are good for opening port keys. Port keys, once you unlock them, some of them are 5 kilometers, some of them are 2 kilometers, but what that means is you unlock it and you need to walk that amount of kilometers to be able to open the port key. Using the silver key is basically just the first start. Dark detectors, you can use these at inns. Basically, what you do when you put these, when you're at an inn, and it's where you collect, it looks like you're collecting food, but you're collecting spell energy. To the right of the collecting the food, you'll see a thing where you can use this. And it's basically, if you played Pokemon Go, it's like putting a lure on a stop to help attract things, to attract more magical creatures, I guess, in this case, or in Pokemon Go to attract more Pokemon. So think of the Dark Detector as a lure that you will use at inns. I have 2 of those right now. These are rune stones that you will gain, and you can use these in wizarding battles. So when you know, go to one of the really tall buildings, I don't know exactly what they're called right now, but when you go there, you'll see where you can use these. And they all have, I guess, different things. This is, oh, they're called fortresses. Sorry. Use this runestone at a fortress to initiate a wizarding challenge. So I guess that's to get things moving, I suppose. Yeah, these are to initiate a challenge. Here you'll see these on the map too. Leaping toadstool spore. You'll see water all the time. Sneezewort seed, lovage seed, and bitterroot seed. So anyways, this is your vault. I could see here too, I have 148 gold coins at the moment. And is where I'm looking at the top left, I can see how much spell energy I have left. I have 8 out of 75. So, yeah, let's see here. Also in the vault, if you want to, well, you can even do it from this screen. When you're in your suitcase, if you want to purchase items, you will run out of your gold coins they initially give you very quickly. I know when this first started, at the very bottom of this page, they were giving away some free coins. I'm not seeing that featured anymore. I think it was because a lot of people were complaining. But the thing is, you have a chance to earn coins throughout the game. And you can, for 100 coins, you can get 50 spell energy. If you want to increase your capacity for spell energy, you can spend 150 and it increases this. It's not by much to me. I don't think it's worth it. So, but you can purchase it, but keep in mind, you can also earn it. So, you know, whatever suits your needs. You can buy elixirs here as you need them, or potions, or just brew them yourself. I haven't messed with any of that. If you need to buy gold to make purchases, you could go through here. It's going to be attached to, you know, whatever Gmail you use to get in here, or whatever your payments are set up. So, I'm not going to open all that up right now, obviously. So, I don't need it. It's not my problem. So, profession. Here under profession, so I'm a professor. So this is, let me see, professors deal extra damage against curiosities and take extra damage from dark forces. So power versus foes with 1 or greater impairments, 5. So this is where I'm at. I'm on I guess I'm working on focus right now. And these are my stats, my stamina, precision, defense, all that good stuff. Professors are highly adept spellcasters who use their deep magical knowledge to debilitate foes while also supporting their teammates. Professors are most effective against curiosities. So, whatever profession you choose, down here on the right, you'll see under lessons, and you will see... this is the only one open right now. Principles of Professorship. This is like the initial stuff. And I'm at the level 3, 96 out of 140. But the game will alert you when you can open something up on here. Like this is done already. That's the first one. See, on the top left corner, you have different books, scrolls, and you will need certain amounts of those to be able to open up things. For example, I'll click on this, like I need 5 scrolls and 4 of the darker books to upgrade that, and I don't have that right now. But like I said, you'll earn that in challenges. And here is, like, if you want to be a magicologist, this is here, an aura. So, but anyways, and like I said, you could switch professions, and that's where you would do it. Potions, this is where you brew potions. I have one that is still brewing, and I'm at 4 hours. Here you can speed up the time, which I thought I did already with this one. But there are different ways to speed up the time. I'll show you here. So you basically need to complete the task to fill in these little question marks. So you can turn the stir the cauldron counterclockwise, clockwise, horizontal line, pinch, multiple taps on the brewing potion in the cauldron, like tap, tap, tap. You could shake your phone to do it. Vertical line across the cauldron. You can zoom in, like pinch your fingers in, or pinch them out, like you're zooming in, or or going out or in, like you would if you're trying to zoom in on something on your phone. So I'll try a circle here. I got that. Let's try counterclockwise. That didn't work. Online, I've seen people posting, like if you don't get it, you have to start over. So keep a pen, make notes. I'm going to try another circle. That didn't work. But anyways, I have seen people that have posted what you need to do to fill up these question marks. I like to do it myself. I think it's just more fun. I really don't like cheating in that way. But if you don't have time and you need a potion, I guess by all means, do whatever you got to do. So, but when the potions are done, you will be alerted, and they will let you know. There'll be like a little red dot where it says potions. So we already went through Vault, Registry, Profession. Now let's talk about port keys. So port keys. Okay, so here's where I was talking about using the silver keys to open the port keys. Like one I've opened right now, I'm at 0.1 of 5 kilometers, which I did that this morning. And here, the top 1.6 out of 2, 1.6 out of 2. So these will be the next ones that unlock. I'll try to get images when that happens. And then you can unlock these. You just tap on it, use a silver key. I have 5 of them, so that's fine. So basically, I'll get those cooking while I put in steps to get them unlocked. And it's really cool when you open them. It's basically like turning wherever you are, outside or inside, into kind of like a virtual room. And you have to like get up and, I don't know, I'll show you the whole thing, but it's really cool. So anyways, I'm going to close that out. So we've got some things that popped up here. So I'm clicking on one of them. So we got a Hedwig. He's trapped in a whirlwind. And you'll see threat levels. There's low, high. So Trace, that was a terrible one. Strangely good. And you can see if it's working quickly. And I'll show you when it works real fast. Or you know that you've got it. The color of your wand, the purple, you'll see the purple get bigger and bigger and the red go away. See, I've got that one, so I know I'm good. Sometimes it takes 1 try, sometimes 4. It just depends. So I've got that. Yay! You've overpowered a confoundable. It's been returned to the Owlery at Hogwarts. So I think I already have enough Hedwigs, so this lets me know where I'm at with the rankings for that particular one. So I only got 70 XP from that, but that's fine. It's still fun. Here's the ingredients like I was showing you. You could click on this little gold thing, and then I've got 6 honey waters. So that went into where I have my vault, and went into my ingredients and honey water. So those were theirs, those go, and that's what I was saying. If you get a thing where it says, you're full, you can't add anymore, that's when you'll go in there and delete some of them and make room for new ones. Because you might run into new ones on the map depending on where you're at during the day. But off in the distance, there is a, this is an inn that's down the street. But this is where a great place to get extra spell energy. And like I said, use... what is it? Those little things to basically create a lure. And over here in the back, like there's a park right here, and there's a place where you can do the wizarding battles there as well, the fortresses. So, but anyways, that's just kind of a quick rundown. Up here on the upper right, it lets you know, oh, it's a partly cloudy day outside. So that's where I'm thinking, let's see, The weather, sun, and moon affect a myriad of ingredients and traces in the wizarding world. Explore to see what changes. So that answers my question. Depending on the moon and, all of that, and the weather and the sun will affect what you're seeing in the wizarding world. So, but yeah, one thing. Oh, yes, I want to talk to y'all about this. When you are setting up, please. Okay, let me run through that slower so you can see it. So, okay, so click on your little suitcase in the center. Top left, this is where your settings are. I don't know why I had a hard time finding that at first. But here you want to go, because this will eat the crap out of your battery. I have daily reminders on, saving a picture and saving a video. I have mine just to only download over my Wi-Fi. I don't want to use up any data. Not that this phone's really a phone anymore, but on your regular phone. Battery saver I have on. Make sure to click battery saver on. Another thing I did the map camera idle, I turned off because the screen was just like flipping around to face north all the time, and it was really frustrating to me. Download all assets. I need to go back and do this. I was having some issues with my Wi-Fi yesterday. But yeah, so that's where you go for that. But yeah, that's my point. Just battery saver, turn on. It will save your life. So especially if you're out running around and you're having a day at the park and playing, and maybe you don't have an extra battery backup charger, yeah, have that on. So, but anyways, this is my quick rundown of the game. Like I said, if you have any questions about any of the playing or any issues you're having, I can try to answer them as best as possible. Just leave a question in the comments below. So, but anyways, like I said earlier, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up on this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Blah, that was a lot of talking. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.